Oh man. Of course, the second I actually start stream, the night cycle has kicked in. So, I'm sorry if you can barely see me, but can you hear me at least? Hang on, am I even standing in the right spot? Mamma mia, where is... Hang on. I need to bring some stuff back a little. One moment. Can you hear me? Cool, cool. Wow, I was expecting, let's see. Hello, everyone. So, you may be wondering, hey, why are we in VR chat on a Wednesday? This is not a Sunday. This is not a Bunday. But admittedly, there's this game in VR chat called Fish. And I'm sure if you're a VR chat person, you've heard of it yourself. And it's really, really, really fun. And I've been playing it. I started playing it yesterday. And I thought it'd be fun to just kind of hang out and chat today. While, you know, we can talk while you watch me fish, I suppose. So let's go ahead and... I don't know how I'm gonna do the camera angle here. We're gonna experiment. Mystery, thank you for the sub. It is a Wednesday, Benenste. Hello, everyone. Where's my rod? There we go. So I might end up moving the camera a little bit. Because, you know, me standing right here might not be the most, like, optimal way to do this. We'll get this right. We'll get this right. Maybe if I put the camera over here. Hi, Cake. How are we doing? We're doing good. I've had, I went out today, actually. I had a bomb-ass plate of nachos. Also, Chibia Bell, thank you for the sub, too. Ooh, you're almost at 2 years. Hell yeah. What happened to my boobs? Oh, I just thought it'd be fun to be flat for a minute. Wait. Hang on. Oh, that's a good one. The first one I'm doing and it's already gold. Come on. Yeah! What did I get? Let's see. A zebra tiny frilled shark. Neat. Nah, we'll do boobs at some point. Cake, I went to a mall today and not gonna lie, it was kind of a lame mall. Well, I mean, you know, not every mall is a cool mall, but every mall is a mall, and malls are cool. So, at least you got to go to a mall today, right? Where does boobs go? What do you think he's using for bait? That's horrifying. Now, if I wanted to do that, I would just stick them in the water and have things grab onto them, you know? I wish I could just set it to, like, day, right? Alright, we got a haddock. Awesome. If you want... Here, we can try adjusting the camera a little bit. Let's have it be... Maybe if I put it, like, slightly behind me, you can actually, like, watch me fish a little bit. I don't know if this is optimal. We're just gonna have to, honestly, play with it. Because who knows how you even do a stream like this, right? Maybe if I do it like that, where you can kind of, like, see my butt. There we go. I'm wondering if you could position the camera to be sort of the side so we can see the hook as you fish. Yeah, I'm gonna... We're gonna play with it. We're gonna play with it. Alright. Too bad it's nighttime. Third-person fishing game. Hey! I've been heard. Excellent. So, I don't think you can actually see the UI. Okay, come on. There we go. But whenever you actually hook a fish, it's like Stardew Valley. Or so I've been told. I've never played Stardew Valley. Ooh! Heck yeah. Oh, where's the camera? Sosaku, thank you. The camera is... Oh, it's right there. Hello, camera. I don't know what this is. Honestly, our goal today is just to make money. Also, my trackers are going to be fucked up because of... You know, from this angle, I do want my boobs back. There we go. Is it weird to wonder if PB's butt is more soft or firm? The answer is yes. No, it's not weird to wonder that. I mean, maybe it is a little bit, but you know, I'm the one who sculpted it, so I'm the weirder one. But the answer to your question is both. Oh yeah, baby, I got a plastic bag. Hell yeah, I can't wait to put so much stuff into that. Yeah. My goal today as a fisherman is that I want to get a boat. I have a surfboard, but I'd really like to have like an actual boat. Man, fishing has taken over VR chat this week. It's fun. It's really fun and nice. I started playing it yesterday a bit before Squat Club. We have a needlefish, hell yeah. I played a little bit before Squat Club, and then I played later on, and it's quite nice, and my hand has decided to not work. Okay. That's fine. This is just gonna happen from time to time. It's really cool because it's like a whole game, right? Like you're not just fishing. You're selling fish to buy better rods and parts, and there's also different islands you can explore with like a boat, and there's characters you can talk to. There's just a lot going on. It's a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite games in VR chat. Listen, man, the sun is directly shining in my room right now, so we are gonna have some tracker issues. And that's okay. Oh, come the fuck on. There we go. Ooh, an eel. Since my hat is... It's weird to I thought there was gonna be more of, like, the camera view. There we go. You can actually see the back of my hat. I do have overalls, but they're more like cute than anything. Let me put them on, actually. I haven't worn them in a while. Overalls, and then I need to put on the proper shirt. Yeah, there we go. Look at me. I'm dressed like Wario. I'm gonna need to borrow a bucket hat from Hoagie, though. Hey Cake, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm playing fish. I didn't know what I was gonna do today. I went out for a little bit, I worked for a little bit, and you know, I could have played more Mario, but I was like, nah, I just wanna fish. We have a mackerel. We're gonna go to other spots, by the way. We're just starting off here. Maybe add a mirror with the world cut out so we can see your reflection. Oh, that won't work because the camera... UI elements don't show up in the camera. So even if I did add a mirror, it wouldn't really work. Again, we're just gonna have to play with it, you know? Hang on. In fact... we could do a side view for a little bit. Or, let's do a side view here, because then you can actually, like, see the fish, right? I think this'll be fine. You get to look at my boobs. You'll get a good view of the fish. Treat this as an experimental thing. Kind of vibing with the low energy right now. That's good, because I am too. When you get your boat, Cake, what are you gonna name it? I'm not sure. I have not thought that far ahead. I've never been a boat namer. Because I've never been a boatman, you know? Hell yeah, we got a boxfish. Fiji taught me something kind of fun. I'm gonna see if I can try it. So if you go behind yourself like that, and then you point it, it apparently goes really far, although it doesn't work for me all the time. I didn't know there were gonna be boobs in my fishing stream. Well, there are. There are today. Also because I can't have the overalls and no boobs. The overalls are boob only. Oh no, boobs. I know how sick of boobs you guys are. Oh. Ooh! Hog. Cast your rod in front of you, arms backwards, and double tap. Wait, hang on. Cast your rod. Okay, well. Ah, damn it! It went in the water anyways. Oh, whatever. I do like the music here, as, you know, as little as it plays. There are nicer fish out in the middle of the ocean, though, so we're probably gonna end up going there in a bit. As soon as, like, a whirlpool or something shows up, we're definitely gonna be getting in the water today. But for now, we're just gonna fish. I also need to lock this because my, my cursor keeps getting all over it. There we go. I hope you guys are doing good today, by the way. Crab. Wait, where's the camera? There's the camera! Sorry, I forgot that we moved. Crab. You could be playing web fishing, though. Oh, you mean the game that, like, hackers took over and now steal personal information when you play it? Oh, we got a fishing bouncy. Yeah, web fishing is, like, actively dangerous to play, so no, I'm not doing that. Plus, you wouldn't be able to see my butt if I was playing web fishing, so, I mean, I guess if you don't want to look... Lionfish. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, somebody else mentioned that, but, like, web fishing is dangerous now. Really fucked people, like, found a way to hack it, so... I don't want to think about that. I didn't like web fishing all that much anyway. I much prefer this. The only fishing game I've ever really liked is, this is gonna sound super cringe, right? Ooh, an angler. A European anglerfish. Hell yeah, look at that. Ugly ass motherfucker. I can't grab it. I can't show you. I guess... Bro, quit! Ah, the camera can't see. Whatever. Now, this is going to be super cringe, but also very in character for me, right? The only fishing game I've ever truly enjoyed in my whole life was the Ocarina of Time fishing, right? Like, I definitely spent a lot of time playing that. But I've never gone out of my way for a fishing-specific game, you know? I guess I'm okay with the Animal Crossing fishing, but that's also not my favorite thing to do. Oh, hang on, we got a rift over there. Okay, hang on, let me catch this fish. And then we'll go over there. We'll see what's in that random hole so we can start getting nicer things. I should probably buy a nicer boat. I wonder if I can. Alright, hang on. Drop that. Come with me. Alright. You're gonna see my boobs move around a lot. Okay, garage. Actually, I wonder if I can buy a nicer boat. You can't see the... Oh, yeah, you can. Hang on. Here, I'll angle it so you can see what I'm doing here. I have a surfboard, but it's probably kind of slow. Let's see if I can buy anything better. I can buy a dinghy. Fiji, that's what you have, right? I actually think yeah, I have enough money. It'll take everything I have, but... Nah, fuck it. We're gonna just use my surfboard because I'm cheap. Alright. There's my surfboard. We have to sail all the way over there. Okay. Oh, my arms are gonna be really fucked up. That's okay. Oh god, you have no idea how awful this is. I have to, like, move the camera like this. There we go. Hi. Okay. Let's get going. Surfboard time. Whee! Would PB good? Would PB be good at surfing? Probably not, dude. I'm bad at surfing. I tried it once and it was really scary. I didn't want to go surfing. Midas Rift. Ooh, that's got to be a good one, right? That means it's probably full of goldfish. But like goldfish, not like goldfish, the fish. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, I'm so excited. So, if you look over here, you see that? There's a rift over there. We gotta go over there. Jam would be good at surfing. That's obvious. Jam can skateboard, so... Oh, I can't fucking wait, dude. I've never seen one like this. I didn't see the surfboard, but I imagine it's just flat Luigi. Sadly, no. I wish it was. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Okay, alright, you're gonna hate me for this, right? I've never liked goldfish crackers. Like, I've eaten them, but they're really plain. The only good goldfish crackers are like the flavor blasted one. I don't know why those aren't the default, dude. Like, the pizza flavor blasted ones are so good. Awesome, look at that. Oh, we're getting rich tonight. Hang on, let me move my surfboard back a little bit. There we go. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so we're just gonna have to... Because if I get off my boat, I will drown. So, we're just gonna have a little bit of an awkward camera. That's okay, though. Hi. We'll have this awkward-ass view. You can fish without getting up. I know, but it looks a little weird, right? But that's okay. You guys don't mind. If I'm getting good fish, then we can be a little awkward. It's worth it. But yeah, I've never really liked goldfish crackers. I always wondered why, like, the pizza flavor blasted one... Ooh, I got a gold crab. Look at that. Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna move the camera more so you can actually see what I'm doing. Hello. Like, there are good goldfish, right? But the default ones, just, I don't know, man. They're too bland. Too bland for me. I like my goldfish to taste good, you know? Holy shit! Oh, you can't see it! You can't see it, but I have this gigantic gold manta ray. Okay, wow, that's the biggest thing I've ever caught. Listen, I'll drown on a video game technicality. Right, you and I both know that I wouldn't drown, but the game makes me drown because they don't account for gigantic boobs. I've never had goldfish crackers. They're very mid. Honestly, like, Ritz crackers are tastier than those. Ooh, I have an old book. Awesome. A perfect thing to get in this gold hole. I just realized you got a fishing outfit. It's technically just like a reskin of my Mario outfit. Old habits die hard, I suppose. I had a, Sayu made me a Luigi costume. It's just a herring, it's nothing crazy. Sayu made me a Luigi costume years ago. And I liked it so much, and I wore it so regularly that we remade it for, my current avatar, my current PB. Burning Infernance. I like that name. Thank you for the new sub, by the way. Who knew fishing brought all the boys to the yard? We have a golden Albuquerque tuna. That's pretty cool. He's lying. Goldfish are great. They're really not. Like normal goldfish, they're very bland. Like, Ritz crackers are good. I'd probably eat goldfish over, like, saltines, maybe. But... Even the rainbow ones, I don't know, some kind of flying fish. Even the rainbow ones aren't that good. Albuquerque, you mean albacore? I don't know nothing about no fish. I know a little bit about a fish. Rainbow goldfish, though. Listen, as much as I like things that are rainbow, right, I will take rainbow anything. It still doesn't change the fact that goldfish taste almost like nothing. Seahorse. Look at that. They have a puffed goldfish that's pretty good. At that point, I'd rather get, like, Cheez-Its or something. You know? What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish! I know that one. Ooh, we have a static cod. I don't know why it's static or what that means, but alright. Can I, like, turn? Oh, I guess not. I hope you guys are okay with this angle, because this is the best I can do. It's probably not the best I can do, it's just... Alright, a salmon. Hang on, I can't grab this. Let me just... Here's... By the way, for context, here's what I'm doing. We got a big gold hole. I'll put it here. Why not? Ooh, here we go. I've only ever been fishing a few times in my life, like in real life. I can't imagine I would enjoy it all that much today, though. The golden hole, yes. Just seems like a pain, you know? You got the line and... Ooh, we got a gold one! Oh, we got a gold rarity. Okay, hang on, hang on. This is a rare one. Big boy fish. Another one! Hell yeah, look at the size of this guy. 700 kilograms, mamma mia. Ah, see, we're making good money today. I'm currently using a telescoped rod, and I have a lucky bobber, and I forget what my line is, but I think it's also lucky. I've mostly increased my luck, crab. Speaking of golden, is there a golden Fat Freddy? I've never thought about that. I feel like there's only one Fat Freddy, canonically speaking. I'd really like to, like, turn. Hang on. My angle is so fucking bad here. I need to, like, re-angle myself. Cod. Hang on, let's move back. There we go, that's a lot No, the hole is gone! No! Okay, well that's fine. We got a couple good fish. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to... somewhere that's not here. We could go to Egypt. I wouldn't mind going to Egypt. Let's go to Egypt. Or Egypt land or whatever. No more hole. That's okay. We'll just be little open COs on my cheap-ass surfboard, which today I will be upgrading. Would you ever go to Egypt IRL? Hell no. That's like one of the last... You couldn't pay me to go to Egypt. Not gonna lie. There's not a single thing in Egypt for me to want to see. I like the idea of Egypt, but I wouldn't ever want to go to real Egypt. Hello, Mr. Sprinkle. Good name, by the way. Oh, there is a golden Fat Freddy. He's just brown because of the layer of putrid fill. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, have you ever played... Or, speaking of Egypt, have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh Cake? I did. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I wasn't the biggest avid person. I really liked the show. My friends got really, really into Yu-Gi-Oh, though. Like, super hardcore into Yu-Gi-Oh. And they're now retired from it. One of my friends still likes Yu-Gi-Oh. He sometimes judges tournaments and he like helps my friends sell cards, but he doesn't play it anymore. But the as far as me goes, I got tired of it when all the rules started changing and they started making all these weird all these weird cards, and I don't know. It wasn't fun anymore, you know? It just wasn't fun. But that's always what happens, you know? By the way, we're going to this island over here. That's why it's taking a little bit. Hoagie, can you watch this person for me, please? I would appreciate it. Just saying. They just put a big sign over their head that says, "Watch me." And Sayu, you too. I think Sayu's one of my mods. Too many rules to keep track of. Yeah. Yeah, for real. They introduced these cards that look like half magic, half monster cards, and I don't even know how they work. I'm too old. That's the thing. I got aged out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the idea of Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Oh, I'm too far. Oh, I might as well stop here. I can give up my alligators to this one guy because there's like a mission. I've been holding on to alligators for this guy. I came back after I saw the Dragon Maid's card. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Let's see. How can I help? I got you a gator. Oh, I physically have to pull it out, don't I? Hang on. Okay. So, one sec. This is going to be a little awkward. But I guess I have to physically hand him one of my alligators. Come on. I know I got you somewhere. This is really awkward. There it is. Okay, so how do I just show off? Alright. I got you one. How do you give this to him? Come on. The man wants an alligator. Here. Here, I have one right here for you. We're not doing this. I'm going fishing. If Fiji was here, he could tell me how. But this is lame, and I don't want to do this right now. Alright. We're going over to a cool fishing spot. Does it have to be made into a sandwich first? I didn't even know that was an option. I didn't know there was a place here that could make gators into sandwiches. Alright, let's go to my spot. We're just gonna be... You know, it would have been cooler to take the boat. But we're not. Alright, check this out. Look at this cool spot. This is where we're gonna be fishing. Let's stand here. Where's a better view? This might be a slightly better view. Alright. Fish time. Smooch us on the water's edge. Be romantic with the homies. Mwah. Alright, you ready to gut a fish right after that? You get to you get to be the one that preps it, cleans it up for me. I'll do the catching. God damn it, Cake, the thumbnail scared me. What thumbnail? How did it scare you? Are bunnies that fish scary? Or are you referring to the fish itself? Yo, I got a wahoo! I've been wanting one of these. Because there's a bounty that I keep missing out on. Isn't the thumbnail automatically updated by Twitch? I didn't even know. I thought it was just whatever, you know? Any big catches? I got like 2 gold manta rays. Getting this telescope rod was a good idea. Ooh! I found a red jewel. I found a red jewel. I don't know what this is for, but it's cool. It had the same rarity as like a relic piece. Shiny. This is a really nice song. This game is really nice. If you are a VR chat person, well, you've definitely already been playing this game if you're a VR chat person, but if you haven't, you really should give it a shot because it's a lot of fun. I've actually prepped a fish for culinary arts, removed the scales, and I filleted it. You, my friend, have done better than me. You've done more fish-related things than I have. I cooked salmon a couple times. That's about as fishy as I've gotten. Ooh, a barracuda. See, I feel like at least 3 of you are gonna understand that reference. I don't know how long I'm going today, by the way. I'm kind of just gonna play this. Honestly, this game has been really nice. I have been in a weird spot creatively. But I'm not fretting it. Sometimes it's just nice to get your hands on something different. Bluefish. Cake is old. I mean, yeah. That's established. I'm 30-something. Which by internet standards is basically ancient. Ooh. Another Wahoo. This is the place to get them, apparently. Making uncle references old. Listen, I know that song mostly because of Guitar Hero, so that's, you know, slightly less old. Also, apparently my rod has an enchantment that makes it better in rain. So we're gonna see. Ooh, a tile fish. What the hell? Look at this ugly thing. Ugh. Guitar Hero is old, lol, don't worry, I'm as old as you are. Well, yeah, I'd imagine. We all played Guitar Hero as kids, you know? I had it for the PS2, and I loved it. I had Guitar Hero 1 and 2 for the PS2. I was very good at it. I have, what was the final song of Guitar Hero 2? It was Jordan, right? Then I got Guitar Hero 3 for the Wii, and I really liked that one. I played Guitar Hero World Tour for the PS3, I think? And I think the last one I played was Guitar Hero 5. Pretty sure it was Guitar Hero 5. An Amberjack. Look at this big boy. Hell yeah. Freebird was the last one, Guitar Hero 2. That's a... I've got a hot take with that song, but I've said it before. Ardon, thank you for the sub, by the way. World Tour was the shit. World Tour was amazing. I love World Tour. I love being able to customize all my characters and stuff. The music selection was very good. They were no longer using covers. Albacore! And not Albuquerque, because I said Albuquerque last time because I'm a fucking rabbit. So... I was a little biased at the time. See, I get a full experience with Guitar Hero now because Fiji set me up with World Tour definitive edition, so I can just play as all my boys. I can play any song from any game bouncing around as my boys, which is excellent. An excellent way to play Guitar Hero. I'm catching so many of these today. John Dory, that's like the main fish. Were you able to get perfect on a Guitar Hero song? A few times, yeah. Here and there. I'm not as good as I used to be, but I'm still pretty good. My hands are too dumb to play Guitar Hero. No, you just gotta stick with it. Everyone starts off on medium, you know? And then you get to hard mode, and then expert. And then once you start playing on expert, you really can't go back. Another Wahoo. Excellent.
Fill our bellies with diet sodas and play Guitar Hero on the PS2.
That show is over, by the way. Isn't that kind of weird? Smiling Friends is like ending. They only have like 2 more episodes to do. Then again, they always said they weren't going to keep it going forever. They said they were going to do maybe like 5 seasons. But they're only doing 3, which honestly is kind of fine, honestly. I feel like I said honestly twice. But, I mean, that's the thing about like a TV show, right? You either become, you know, you either become Smiling Friends or you become The Simpsons, where you are just a zombie. Ooh, I got a red one. Hang on, I gotta pay attention. Oh, I got a red one. What is this one gonna be? Okay. It's probably gonna be a shark. Yeah! Look at that, I got a shark! Hi, Burn. Woo! Awesome. They're retiring from Smiling Friends to make Nostalgia Critic plushies. I need to buy one of those! Oh man, tonight's the last night for the pre-order before you can get the special box where he says things that Oni Plays made him say. I fucking love that collab, by the way. I love that Oni Plays and Nostalgia Critic are just friends and make shit. I want, I got an albino Wahoo. I hope that they, like, do episodes with Nostalgia Critic. Unless they get a multi-million-dollar contract like South Park back in the day. Well, the thing is, they're burnt out, right? They're not stopping because they were told to. Were it up to the Adult Swim executives, they'd make it forever. But Adult Swim was, oh boy, hell yeah. Alright. Oh, there's a hole in it. Oh well. Like I said, you either, you know, you become an Invader Zim or a Smiling Friends where you just end very quick. You end and you leave people wanting more, or you become the Simpsons and Rick and Morty where people are like, "Hey, are you done? Ooh, look at this guy. I got a Shadow Haddock." Very cool. And I'd rather Smiling Friends end while it's still good, you know? It's not a show that anyone else could do. Smiling Friends and Gravity Falls. The nice thing about Gravity Falls is that Gravity Falls had a set story, right? It was episodic. It had a plot. It had a purpose, it had an end goal, and then it ended, and it was great. And it's one of the most remembered, beloved shows of all time, right? Some shows can go on for more than a few seasons, but sometimes you do really, really good, like Breaking Bad, right? And then sometimes you're Stranger Things, where you have a really, really just strange, terrible final season. I don't know what the fuck happened with Stranger Things. Like, when I was watching Stranger Things, I was like, yeah, I'm enjoying this, I guess, on like just the sheer happiness of the fact that Stranger Things is on my TV. And then I thought about it, and I realized it was really, really bad. Also, I saw a video where someone was like, Stranger Things, but only when ChatGPT wrote the lines, and I can't unsee that now. It's terrible. Stranger Things really just tripped at the finish line. Oh, yeah. Stranger Things wasn't meant to be more than a single season, but they were forced to be more than a single season. That's the thing. If you watch Stranger Things as the way the creators intended, you just watch season 1. And it's incredible. It's a great show. It's a really good time. I got to Stranger Things Season 3 and got too bored to continue. The problem with Stranger Things Season 3 is that it doesn't have enough of what makes 1 and 2 good, right? It doesn't have enough, like, scary supernatural shit. The mall is great, but otherwise it's just not very good. Also, Amberjack, there's no upside-down version of the mall, which is the most fucked up thing to me. They should have put me in charge of that shit, right? They should have brought me on set and I would have been like, listen, whatever you're doing with like this Russian government conspiracy shit thing, it's not working. Put the kids in a scary version of the mall. That's all you gotta do. Make the mall scary and people will go ballistic, right? Stranger Things made normies realize how cool malls are, right? Which I can appreciate. The more people that like malls, the better. Yeah, I did finish it, but yeah, where the heck was a scary mall? That's all they needed to do, and they didn't do it once. There is a big fight at the end of like in the mall with a big monster. Bluefish. Heck yeah. What is Stranger Things even about? I've only heard about it from others. I will give you the starting synopsis. A friend of children in middle school who are all D&D fans encounter a strange bald girl in the woods with psychic powers, and that's about all I can really tell you to start. I got a relic piece. Look at that. I can probably enchant something soon. Alright, let's change our view. Let's go somewhere else, just so there's something different to look at. Yeah, this view is kind of nice. You get to look at the building behind me, right? Apparently Netflix executives forced a lot of their ideas on creative control during writing and filming, which took a lot of freedom from the duffers. I can absolutely see that. Oh, we have a meow. Hang on. Oh, I got a silver one. Hang on. Ooh, what's this gonna be? Glitched tilefish. You can't see because it's nighttime. It's very dark right now. The fun part is gonna be seeing how much money I make from this. Because I'll definitely be able to afford a better boat. And then I can go more places more quickly. But yeah, getting away from Stranger Things. Smiling Friends. It was great while it was here, and it can go out legendary, you know? Sometimes that's better. Like, I haven't seen The Simpsons in years, but anytime I've seen like a newer clip of The Simpsons on YouTube, I'm always just like, this is lame. Like, big lame, huge lame. Also, we got another relic piece. That's neat. Yay, it's daytime again, so there's actually color. You know, our timeline is a really weird one. Weirdly dystopian, right? A lot of horrible things happening, a lot of just strange, invasive things. But at least Oni Plays and Nostalgia Critic are making shit together. So that's one thing that's cool. That's honestly like the good ending for Nostalgia Critic. Where he just became friends with them, you know? The plotline of our timeline would get turned down for being too unrealistic. Maybe so. That was a nice fish. That reminds me of Memphis stuff. I tried to watch a new episode, but Marge's voice hurt me so bad I couldn't even bear it. I feel so bad for her voice actress. And the problem is, they make her sing and shit too, apparently. Like, I didn't know that. I was talking to Hoagie the other day, and he was like, yeah, no, they make her do musical numbers. It's fucked up, man. Our plotline would get turned down for being too unrealistic. I don't know. We live in a really weird, boring dystopia, right? Like, we have cyberpunk shit without the cool parts about cyberpunk. Because literally everything is just made for ads, you know? I think about that sometimes, how we are technically living in the future, you know? But it's not like the cool Fruitiger Arrow future. It's like the, hey, do you want to buy a subscription service kind of future. Barracuda. Cyberpunk with no augments. I know, right? Fuck, dude. You know how much easier it would be to get giant tits in real life? If we just locked in a little bit, cyberpunk-wise. Alright, I think after this fish I'm gonna sell it to see how much I get. Because I want a boat. Hawaiian oh, that's what it's called. It's called a trigger fish. I like this thing. It reminds me of a very like 80s color scheme. Of course, I would think that. Alright, let's go sell some stuff. I don't have locomotion turned on, so you're just gonna see me standing statically. While my boobs flop around. Alright. Oh, hang on. You think I'd be better at this by now. Here, you can... We'll get the POV of me buying stuff from the shop, or selling stuff. Alright. Shop. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. Also, I know I'm in the ground. Hang on. 25,000. Hell yeah, baby. Okay, we definitely can get a boat now. Hang on. We live in a future where we don't get what we want, but are told we want to give the rich money for things they say we need. Where is the boat store? I think it's like at the end of this. Oh, I left my boat. Oh, god damn it. I actually have to like walk my ass back over here. That's fine. We're gonna go here. Asking me about how to draw eyes, huh? I'm actually not very good at drawing eyes, admittedly. It's something I struggle with. Alright, let's get a nicer boat. I think we deserve a nicer boat. Okay. Shop. A dinghy, that's what we want. Because, yeah. Alright, so garage. Spawn. Where's my boat? There's my boat! Alright, guys. Let's head back to... Ooh, hang on. There's a thing over there. Well, good timing. So I think you just have to driver's seat like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. How do I get the camera to come back to me? Why am I all the way over here? One moment. I have to... I gotta mess with my play space. It's a little funky. That's fine. Come on. Where are we putting this camera? Sorry for the awkwardness. It puts my camera at a really weird spot, so that's why I'm T-Rexing right now. But hey, you know what? That's fine. Alright, let's go. Hey, Soup and Pie, thank you for the sub. Feels like every time I leave the house, Cake starts streaming. I started streaming at 4, so... I guess that would explain it. I started streaming a little earlier. Alright, Savannah Rift. Let's go see what this is. I am the proud owner of this phenomenal dinghy, and now I can fit multiple people. So next time my pals come on, I can be the boatman. What are you naming your ship? I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. Maybe you guys can help me. Okay, so this is what we're fishing in. Let's do it. I gotta move all my shit over so I can actually see. There we go. I don't know what kind of stuff is gonna be in here, but we're gonna find out together. The vapor wave. That's pretty clever. I kinda like that one. The Fat Freddy. Okay. Hoagie, that one's a little bit of a mouthful. We need that's like 16 different syllables. I wonder what kind of fish we're gonna find in here. Hey, where's your life jacket? I'm good, man. I'm good. I would drown either way because of the way this game works. Also, this thing is not colorful enough to be the vapor wave. I think you can customize it, but I don't know how. I mean, I know how. I don't know how you unlock it, though. Ooh, a mahi-mahi. Excellent. I've seen something incredibly cursed online. Right? I've seen it, in threads, right, mentioning me. You guys, when you talk about me, you typically refer to me as Cake, right? Like, oh yeah, that's Cake. You know, C-A-K-E. That's Cake. When random other people online talk about me, also we got a sailfish. When other random people talk about me online, they go by my whole username, but they sometimes shorten it to, TC, which is like, I know that's supposed to be They Call Him Cake, but there's something about that that feels so fucking wrong. I hate that. TC. You know, I'm not a big fan. Also, we have a tiny zebra blobfish. What a weird little guy. People that don't like me definitely call me that, I've noticed. It's like, I'm not a big fan. I don't like the way he draws. I don't like busty boys, you know? And that's fine. I like busty boys. And I'm gonna draw them. Huge Atlantic salmon. There's really nothing super special about this hole yet. TCHC sounds like some kind of drug. Yeah, because it sounds like THC, the weed thing. Ooh, we got a gold one. Okay, what's gonna be gold in this? Let's see. Ooh, an oarfish. I guess I've already gotten one of these before, but we got this big ass boy. Look at this. fish. Is that a weed? Is that a marijuana? Ooh, red. Okay, what is gonna be in this hole? Okay, I'm not very good at catching reds. They're really jittery. Come on. Squid! We got a big squid! Oh man, I'm gonna make my money back in no time for this boat. The money is smoking the za. Not on stream. I've been asked before, it's like, oh, what if you did a weed stream? And it's like, hell no. Weed just makes me anxious, dude. If I smoke weed, it's usually alone. Oh, we have a sunfish. I wouldn't mind doing a cooking stream. I do be a bit of a cooko from time to time. Ooh, green. Pollock. No, I go fucking non-verbal when I smoke weed. Weed just makes me hack up a lung. Oh man, you're not smoking it right. You gotta maintain your composure and not let it affect you, you know? Admittedly, though, I also prefer booze. We have a tiny tiger flying fish. I like this guy. I do like edibles, though. I am not a fan of edibles. The last time I did edibles, I had a weed gummy. Oh, maybe it was because I also, like, took a hit. Maybe that didn't help. I took a weed gummy, and then I got really, really high all of a sudden, like an hour later, while I was in the middle of watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm just like, okay, I need a minute. I'm gonna need to come back to this movie a bit later. Not because the movie was crazy or anything, it's because I could feel my spine and my body rotating. Another flying fish. There's nothing... Oh, the hole's gone. Oh, well. Alright. I wonder if there's another hole. Maybe we should just go back to the island for now. We can go back to the coconut place. Oh, that's right. I have to move the camera again. Alright, boat time. Let's go. Whee! Where are we going? We're going back to Coconut Island. We're going back to Coconut Bay. Whee! The first time I did weed, it made me super anxious. The rest of the time, it just makes me super horny for some reason. Oh, okay, so we're the same person. Gotcha. That is 1000% my reaction. It's like, I know what I'm doing tonight. Listen, I'm not telling you you won't have fun with weed. I'm just saying that most of the time when I do it, it's anxiety or horniness. Hang on. I gotta back up my boat. There we go. Ooh, very close. Hello. I did not see you there. Oh. Have you ever drawn Kyler while high? I can't draw while I'm high. It doesn't work. Sometimes I can. I'm better at animating when I'm high than drawing, funny enough. Alright, let's go fishing here again. Let's go to the pond, actually. y'all make me want to try weed, but I'm a drug virgin. I will not encourage or not encourage you to do it. Weed is one of those things that it's kind of fun, but it's not the greatest thing ever. The last time I took weed, I was crossfade as fuck. I was very publicly down bad in front of my friend. Oh, golly gee willikers. Don't get crossfaded in public. It's just a bad idea. Also, this view kind of sucks. Let's go somewhere else. School of Common Sting. We don't need to go to that. We don't need to go to that. I never, cause weed gives me, it just smells awful. See, that's the thing. If you're a weed smoker, the smell becomes not great, but it doesn't become bad, right? If you've never smelled a weed before, it smells like if skunk was a plant. That's the only way I can really describe it. Beesh. Beesh. You know, I've never been to the lighthouse. We should go to the lighthouse. Lionfish. Whoosh. Yeah. When I was in middle school, there was a super dank smell coming out of the bathroom. The idea of middle schoolers smoking weed is fucked to me, man. Have you ever seen a middle schooler? Like, high schoolers are already children, right? But I'm sorry, but middle schoolers are like super children. So the idea of a middle schooler doing a weed is fucked to me, man. They shouldn't be doing that. This game is nice. I could play it forever. Apparently there's a you know, I was about to say something stupid, right? I was gonna say apparently there's a big divide in the community. Ooh! But who fucking cares? It's fun. I don't care. Alright. There's a sandy updraft, so we're gonna go to the hole. We gotta get our money back, you know? It's so fucking dark, dude. It feels like it's nighttime more than daytime. By the way, this is our hole that we're gonna be fishing in. Sorry, I keep grabbing my boobs. I don't mean to do that. It's funny, but I don't mean to do it. To be fair, no one should be smoking weed. It's not good for you. The only people that weed is actively good for is people who need it medically, you know? Otherwise, it's not exactly good for your memory, you know? It's better than booze. Booze is just poison. Crab. Sandy crab, actually. See, the problem with you, the problem that you guys are having, because some people are like, oh, I keep coughing my lungs out, I keep burning my lungs. It's like, you're inhaling too hard. Ooh, manta ray. Ooh, look at this big boy. Look at this big boy. Hell yeah. I don't know. It's a technique you gotta learn, right? Because you gotta go, like, you inhale it and then you hold it, you know? And then you blow it out smoothly, right? You can't let it hurt you. But it's something you have to learn, because the first time I smoked weed... Tiny cod. The first time I smoked weed, I definitely coughed a lot, right? But everyone does. Because I had never smoked anything before. I've never been a cigarette-o. Though I'll say this, smoking a cigar and smoking weed is a different thing. Do not smoke a cigar like a weed. I'll tell you that, because with weed, you have to inhale, right? You have to get it in your lungs. But with a cigar, that is a completely different story. You're supposed to puff it like you're sucking a straw, right? I hate cigars. I've smoked them here and there, like with friends on special occasions because I was invited to. But I hate cigars. Sandy Pollock. They also stink, dude. I don't understand the appeal of a cigar. It's like a big fat cigarette that hurts more. I've never smoked a cigarette. It's just there's no benefit to smoking a cigarette. That shit just gives you a debuff, you know? Why do you want a debuff with no upsides? Meow for me, I got you.
Meow. 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 Meow.
No, you don't need to hold it in, but nobody tells you that. I don't know. I've had varying results holding it and also an Atlantic Salmon. Badass at the cost of your well-being. Well, cigarettes have one upside, right? And it's that they kind of look cool. But the thing about looking cool with smoking cigarettes is that you have to look really, really, really good. And most of us are not supermodels, right? Other than that, what does cigarettes do? They make you stink. They give you a debuff where you gotta keep smoking them to feel normal, right? No one wants to be around you. Oh, they make your tits sag too. So, that's like a problem. We don't want that. If you want really saggy tits, great way to get that. Sandy Pollock. I was kind of hoping there'd be something more rare. But that's okay. See, I wish there was a version of cigarettes that were good for you and smelled good. Because that would be awesome, right? I've mentioned it before, but if cigarettes were good for you and smelled good and didn't give you debuffs, I would absolutely smoke cigarettes. Just for the vibe of it, right? But they're fucking nasty otherwise. Most people who smoke vape are also very inconsiderate with where they smoke. A lot of people are, yeah. I do know some smokers who are cool about it, but I've grown up with smokers. My grandparents were smokers, and they are not considerate when it comes to cigarette smoking. Oh no, Kyler doesn't smoke anymore. We all know that. It's just occasionally, socially, you know? Here and there. You gotta keep he's gotta keep a pack on him just in case someone else wants a cigarette, you know? Bubblegum cigarettes. That's you don't get the appeal like when you smoke one of those though, right? Like, cuz the whole vibe of a cigarette is that you get to, like, you know, have it in your mouth and pull it out and blow a big thing of smoke out, right? When you get a bubblegum cigarette, you basically just get like a big stick of bubblegum that you then eat. I got bubblegum crayons a few months ago, and it was a similar effect, right? Except it was like a box of crayons. Listen, man, I'm thinly pilled. I see a box of rainbow bubblegum crayons and I think, ooh, Finley. We need to get something good from this hole. Daddy's starving. Crayons. The bubblegum was good. Did you save us the red one? There was only one red one, dude. I had to eat it. I'm sorry. I actually bought a box of crayons, real crayons, the other day just for the vibe. I don't... But here's the thing, right? Here's the weird thing about crayons. Even when I was a little kid, I always felt bad using them. Because I don't like the way crayons look after you've, like, rubbed them down. They look kind of ugly, right? Crayons are these nice little pointy things that are well balanced and they look good. And then you use them, and then they're ugly and they're ruined forever, you know? And I know that's silly, right? Because crayons are, like... You can just get more crayons. They're not that expensive. But even as a kid, I was, like, weirdly OCD about it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to ruin my crayons. You know? And I had the big box. I had the fucking, like, 64 box of crayons. Something crazy like that when I was little. I was a goddamn king, dude. I had all the colors. Hey, we got another manta ray. Let's see. I don't know if you can actually see. Huge. It's big. Alright, let's go sail somewhere else. We could go to... let's see. It might be better if I just make the camera... treat it like a tripod, right? Where I have it just set to, like, world. Yeah, let's do that. Driver's seat. There we go. I'm just gonna be floating. It's gonna look weird. Ooh, Midas Rift! There's like a... Oh, hang on. Whoops. I don't know why I said the world. There's a Midas Rift right here, dude. More goldfish. Hell yeah, bro. Alright. Check this out. We got another one of these. Ooh, baby. Nice. Alright. Let's fish. Cake sees a shiny and leaves chat behind. Wouldn't you, though? I see a big shiny gold hole. I go, ooh. We're gonna go do this angle a little bit. Imagine having the Midas touch, but you can never grab your boobs again. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the problem with Midas touch. Right? The main story is about that. Not about touching his own boobs, but basically like, oh, you can, everything you touch turns to gold. It's like, that's terrible. That sucks, dude. You don't want that. That's even worse than, well, actually, No, the Skittles touch is worse than the Midas touch. Because at least, like, if you touch something and it turns to gold, it'll still stay like a statue, right? Like, sailfish. Awesome. Like, if you touch something with Midas touch, it'll retain its form, you know? But if you touch something with the Skittles touch, it becomes just a formless bunch of Skittles, right? The Skittles touch is arguably less valuable. Ooh, that's a... I've never seen this rarity. What is this? Hang on, I gotta focus, guys. I've never seen this before. It's red, kind of, but it's more like... I don't know if I'm getting this one. Hang on. Come the fuck on, bro. This one's giving me some trouble. I need a bigger bar. This one's just kind of... No! God damn it. Skittles touch is better because you can at least eat food. No, you can't. You touch it and it becomes Skittles. The guy held a baby and it became a bunch of Skittles. Yeah, there we go. I would rather eat Skittles than bite into gold. It doesn't matter. The fact is, I don't think you can touch yourself with the Midas touch or the Skittles touch, right? Because you have to, like... Okay, if you had the Skittles touch, then you would be touching yourself, right? You can't really eat Skittles without coming into contact with your own skin. At least with the Midas touch, you can like grab a fork, and the fork will be gold. But then, okay, does the inside of your mouth count as the Midas touch though, or is it just your hands? Can you rub things with your arms? What are the rules for the Midas touch / Skittles touch? Haddock. Also, you can't bypass the Skittles touch by using a fork. Well, yeah, because if you touch the fork becomes Skittles. Midas touch, not Midas lick. Okay, so you can eat food normally. I'd rather have the Midas touch. Like, everything I had would become gold and, like, useless, but at least it wouldn't become Skittles. Also, I got a golden haddock. That's kind of nice. Skittles touch is just hands, or the earth would be Skittles. That's fucked. Maybe it's in layers, right? Because, like, if you touch, like, a street, maybe the entire street becomes Skittles. Or is it like a rotting kind of thing, where it'll, like, form a circle of Skittles around, right? Like you touch the ground and there's like a circle of Skittles that then grows and grows, kind of like a wet spot on a shirt, on a boob, you know? Where it just kind of gets bigger. It doesn't, or wait, no. When the guy touched big things, it would immediately turn to Skittles. Like he slammed his desk. Golden cod. Both of them are fucked, dude. You're probably gonna die either way. The Skittles touch is a little funnier, though. Oh boy, we got a gray rarity. Frozen seaweed. If you have the Midas touch, then die and get cremated, where your ashes turn to gold. Okay, well that brings up the question of whether or not the Midas touch is active after you die, right? Oh, we got a red one. We got a red one. Because like if it's active after you die, you're a biohazard forever. Ooh, we got a squid. Excellent. Like you would have to be contained like an SCP, right? But if you know, if it stopped working after, then I guess it wouldn't matter. Because Midas touch, did he turn himself to gold? I never read the story. I've only ever seen it. You'd starve or die of thirst because even if someone feeds you, it'll still turn to gold. So, okay, so he would lick food and it would turn to gold. Gotcha. You're just gonna die then. Like, there's no... What a stupid wish. The man is... The man was king and didn't think about... I mean, then again, I guess that checks out. You don't exactly have to be smart to be a king. He turned his daughter to gold. I mean, yeah, he turned everything into gold. Golden mahi-mahi, excellent. That's why the Skittles touch is better, because you can at least eat something. Well, I guess the way it would be is that you either get to eat the Skittles that you have from the Skittle touch, or you try to eat it and then it's never your problem again, you know? Because then you just become Skittles. And your Skittle touching hands would be gone. Can we get a smother? Hang on, I will give you a smother after this gold hole is done. How about that? Because this thing is timed. But I will smother you with my man breasts. My moobs. My flopping man titties. Hello. This is dramatic ass music. See, Hoagie, I just read half of your sentence, and all I got out of it was the idea of clowns with bee stingers. That's terrible, dude. Clowns are fucked enough, but as soon as they can start stinging you, are they like bees where they're making clown juice in their clown hives, or are they wasps where they're just going out and attacking people? Crab. Yes. They're both. Maybe there's just variations of clowns with stingers. A bunch of clowns crawling all over each other in a clown hive. What do you think clown juice would taste like? Clown juice in their clown hives? That's horrifying. I love how they're blaming Hoagie. Like, Hoagie had nothing to do with this. And they're still like, God damn it, fucking Hoagie. Make me think of clown juice. It tastes kind of funny. Okay, good one. Good one, buddy. Alright, we have a smother. Getting smothered by a busty bunny boy in the middle of the rain on a fishing boat in the middle of the ocean. Clown juice would taste like peanut oil. Why? Wouldn't it taste better than that? It would taste fruity, wouldn't it? It'd be like fruity tooty snow cone syrup or something. That's what I was. I feel like I'm being smothered like by Wario.
Why? Have a rotten day.
Cotton candy. Yeah, that one, that tracks. I wouldn't mind.
Okay, let's do a local.
We'll have the... You can't see shit right now, but there's my boat. There's me. I'm gonna sit... Okay. I would really like it if the camera was just in a nice spot. Okay, let's go fishing. Is clown juice gonna be your gamer subs flavor? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? I've got other horrible things to name it. Alright, let's do the camera. By the way, apparently that evil looking tower is where you spawn. So, let's do... There's a shadow chasm. We can go to that real quick. Oh, by the way, fellas, speaking of gamer subs, you should totally use my code and get 10% off your gamer subs order with code CAKE. Although, this weekend we do have something coming out, not gamer subs related, pre-orders for a new thingy are going to be out. So I'm finally excited to have that. Okay. Also, look at... This is a shadow chasm, by the way. It is a square. Ooh, I'm like all turned around. Holy moly. Okay. That would have been bad. I would have been hitting shit in my room. Is it the pins or the mugs? It is the pins. We are finally done with the pins. I can finally show them to you. Let me just do the flying thingy. I think it's better when you can, like, see my butt. But yes, the pre-orders for the pin set are going to be available on Friday. So I'll let you guys know, obviously. Idolize is the one making them, and they're really big and they're really nice, and I'm actually really happy for them. They're definitely not hideable. Ooh, okay, let's see what we get. I'm excited with how they came out too. I've been waiting for these for a while, but there were some production issues, as you know, because of the very silly person in charge of things making things harder. But they're finally made, and we're gonna open up pre-orders on Friday. And I hope you get them, because they're real nice. Also, because we need enough pre-orders to justify making them. Cake pins, you say? New addition to my punk vest? Exactly. You can put them on your hat, your lanyard, your jacket, your bag, wherever you'd put pins, you know? Pollock. Cake stressed as a minion. What the fuck, man? I could accept Wario. Also, these are purple. They're not blue, so no, I'm not a minion. I'm dressed like Wario. More than a minion. I've never seen a single Minions movie. I've seen like the first 5 minutes of Despicable Me, and it was pretty good, but I didn't see anything past that. The only when I think of Minions, I think of Child Slop. That's all I think of. Still wondering what clown juice is. Still thinking about clown hives. And here you can see millions and millions of clowns crawling all over each other, spitting up their clown enzymes to provide food for the clown queen. Ooh, we got a relic piece, hell yeah. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? There's my camera, hello. Relic piece. Ah! Clown hives sound like something you break out in when you're allergic to clown juice. I mean, you could also contract clown hives. That's a thing. Hoagie got clown hives once. Wasn't the same after that. Also, we got a tiny shadow mahi-mahi. Excellent. What do you envision all the clowns looking like in a clown hive? Is there a Clussy? Don't... Okay, buddy. Or do they all just look like Bozo? Well, they're all just little classic clowns, right? They've got their polka-dotted outfits on. They're crawling all over each other. Honking, as clowns do. Clown enzymes. Not what I wanted to hear today. I mean, you know, you knew what you were walking into when you came into one of my streams. Sure, we were just fishing, you know, with my big ass. But, at some point we were gonna mention some kind of clown liquid. I think that's to be expected at this point. Ooh, a stingray. Don't censor Homestuck. Don't censor things that don't need to be censored. Do the clowns have big boobs? No, no. There is nothing pleasant about a clown hive. It's all dude clowns, and no busty boy clowns either. So you don't even get that. There's no femboy clowns. There's no busty boy clowns. There's no bara, like, huge pec ab clowns. It's just clowns. And they're honking. And they're spitting up clown enzymes. And they're making clown juice in their clown hives. I mean, for some of you, that might be an excellent time. What's the clown queen like? It's a slightly bigger clown. Do clown balls honk when you grab them? No, they just scream. Oh! We got a red one. We got a red one. We got a red... Oh, god damn it. Come on. Come on. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just give me a little bit. Ooh, we got a big squid. Big shadow squid. Hell yeah. Remember the clown with inflating tits and killer clowns from outer space? Oh, god, yeah. Absolutely. Didn't both their tits get bigger? What's funny is that the female boob clowns didn't even, like... They were the only clowns that didn't try to, like, attack and eat them, right? They just wanted to kiss the boys. Nothing like a good, nice, wholesome clown with gigantic boobs that blow up. They just wanted to clown around. Exactly. Once this hole closes, I think for the rest of the stream we'll just go to Coconut Bay and fish a little bit more there. What's the lore reason for the female clowns wanting to smooth? It's because the person who made that movie was like, hee boob clown. There's no other reason. I got a pollock. You know what's fucked, man? I'm not even a big fan of Pac-Man, right? Like, I'm kind of neutral on Pac-Man. I think Pac-Man's fine. But the fucking cutscene song lives in my head forever. And it will randomly just come out at any given time. Right? I'll be vacuuming the floor. And all of a sudden, I'll hear... I'll start singing, like... Like, every single fucking time. I don't know why that song is in my head. It is a permanent part of my brain. I need it to, like, be out. Maybe I need to listen to that song over and over again. Just so I can not hear it anymore in my head. Crab! Awesome. Alright, let's get out of here. Smooth my key. Oh god. Why? You know what? Fuck it. This is the view. This is the view. Oh no! Default. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Coconut Bay, because we only got a few minutes left. Unless there's something else, maybe? Nah, we're just gonna go to Coconut Bay. I gotta sell my, I still gotta sell my stuff. I did buy this epic boat. Alright, let's go to a different spot. We got a little bit more fishing to do.
Daddy's got crabs.
I like this place. This place right here. This Pride Rock looking place. Looks like I'm gonna hold up a baby lion and sing. And then yeet that. Well, yeah, what else do you do?
It's the circle of life. And it moves just.
I don't actually know the lyrics to that song.
Sing my name.
Haddock.
From the day we arrive on the planet, when there's something just ignoring me.
There's more I need, so that then I see. Get a decent gardening on the heart. It's the circle of life. Gulper eel, hell yeah. And it moves us all. Cake holding the fish in front of our faces like he's jingling keys. Now, what on earth would make you think that there's anything about me that would even be somehow related to jingling keys? You're being silly. I keep getting these fucking John Dories, man.
Finally, a musical cake stream. I've always been waiting.
Can you give the fish a smother? Soup and pie, can someone give them their points back? Because that sounds really... I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Because then I'd have to, like, go in my menus and pull it out. It'd be a fucking pain in the ass. Seaweed, yay! What if I'm the fish? You're not a fish, you're a leopard. Can't fool me. I can, however, smother the camera. Have you moisturized yet? Oh, fuck, I haven't. Did I take off moisturize? Wait, I got a gold one. Hang on, I got a gold. You gotta give me a sec. This is important.
Daddy's gotta get his big gold fish.
Yay, a shark. Well, a different kind of shark. Hooray! Okay, so first order of business. I don't wear this outfit enough. This is a good outfit. You just forgot the moisturize redeem? Listen, okay, listen. Yes. Yes, I did. I even poured myself a nice big ol' wonderful thing of gamer sups. Hang on, I gotta shake this guy up a bit more. There we go. Wait, you know what? Let me shake it while facing you. There we go. Awesome. That's better. Where's my damn cup holder? Where's my damn cup? I'll tell you what, man. I'm damn thinking.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Time to fish the night away. You know what they say, all moisturizes moist moist.
I don't know if that works. Ooh, a purple fish. Big purple fish. Yay, I leveled up. I am now level 27. We all know I'm actually level 33. Is the fun fishing from your perspective if you can't see anything directly below you? Well, Mutant Den, I'll tell you this much. I'm not fishing directly under me. I'm fishing out there. I'm casting my line, and I have full view of my bobber and my line, right? And the boobs are a nice bonus because when I look down, that's what I get to see. So I basically got my rod here, my boobs here, and the fishing minigame is all the way out there. Everything is more fun with boobs. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? That's a random question. I've answered it before, though. My favorite Pokemon is Lilligant. I got a Mackerel. I always try to get a Lilligant whenever I play a Pokemon game. Offering to attract more fish. Do you want me to smooch you? Well, give me a sec. I gotta get this fish. Because it's gold. Oh. I bet it's gonna be another, like, frilled shark or something. It is a frilled shark. Alright. What's your favorite fish to eat? I like salmon. I'm a salmon boy. Mwah. Wait, that wasn't a smooch. That was a schmoovin'. You've tricked me. Well, for that, you'll get a bouncy. Okay. Fish time. Nah, for me, salmon is the best. I love salmon. Like a good pesto salmon dish. Ain't nothing beats a good grilled pesto salmon. IMO. Golden gulper eel. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten a gold one of these before. Boobs. Yes. Yes, indeed. Ahi tuna is pretty good as well. Tilapia is pretty good, even though it's full of mercury. I still like tilapia. Alright, for the next little bit, I think I'm gonna move the camera more like this. So you can actually kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. Oh my god, I'm like in the ground. Fucking boat, dude. So I just realized that the perspective is really weird here. Ooh, you know what? That's not so bad. That's not so bad. This is a hogfish. Awesome. Okay, this I'm done singing. I apologize. Yay. Lionfish. I want a clownfish. I like clownfish. Where are all the dang clownfish? I ain't caught a single frickin' clownfish. That's my favorite fish, and there ain't none in this game.
Keep singing, kitten. I wasn't done listening. My ears were wet and open and ready to hear your song.
Yay, an old cookie pot. See, Chibi Bell understood the song I was singing. And it tries. Oh my god, did I try? I try all the time. this institution. And I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I'm done. Seahorse. I always like seahorses. They're really weird though. They're like aliens. Well, then again, like every fish is like an alien, honestly. He-Man, so, yeah. There's apparently a new He-Man movie coming out, and I sure do not care, admittedly. I kind of want to see it, just like a little bit, but I have no attachment to He-Man. He-Man is like a little too old for me, you know? That's like an 80s thing, and I was not an 80s person. I was a 90s person. He-Man never super appealed to me. The live action, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a new one. They got a really, like, buff guy that kind of looks like He-Man. Or he does look like He-Man. Hey, yo, what the bunny doing? The bunny's fishing. Ooh, we got a red one. Red, come on. Come on, give me the red. Oh God. Oh no. I'm fucked, boys. I need you to clap like seals. Dartfish? Is that rare? Hmm. What's your favorite kind of movie? It really depends. I think above all, I enjoy comedy movies more than anything. I also like horror movies quite a lot. I love horror movies. Horror is one of my favorite genres of anything. I love horror games and horror movies, but most of them aren't very good. Beesh. Yeah, I don't really get it either. Jared Leto seems to just kind of be a disaster person for any movie he's part of. He's been in like really famous roles before, right? Like, I know Jared Leto is not considered the blight that audiences consider him. He's apparently an okay actor. They need to stop using him at this point. Yeah, because people just don't like the guy. He's very unpopular. Why is he Skeletor? Anyone could have been Skeletor. Skeletor's like all CGI and shit too, so why not just, you know, hire someone to do the voice that's like good, you know? Hollywood hiring voice actors, that's a funny idea. You know, this may be ironically the best view that we've gotten the entire game, right? The entire stream. It only took 2 hours, but we found out a camera angle that kind of works. Jared Leto has a cult? Is that real? I know that one fucking crazy guy who played the Flash has a cult. I didn't know Jared Leto had a cult. That Idris Elba guy, I forget his name. That guy was fucking crazy. Jared Leto, okay, Does he have a cult that he runs? Because if it's like a cult of fans dedicated to him, that's one thing. But if it's like his cult that he's like the leader of, that's fucking weird, dude. I'm gonna have to look into that, because people could just be saying shit, you know? European anglerfish. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller. He runs his own cult? He's a fucking actor, dude. He doesn't need a cult. What an asshole. Can I start a cult in your name, Cake? Nah, dude. I gotta run my cult. If Jared Leto can run his cult, I might as well run my cult, right? Alright, guys. For the special cult meeting, I've made punch specifically for Happy Hoagie. Happy Hoagie gets to take a big drink, and we all get to hoot like monkeys while he does. Oh, we got a meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Ooh, a holographic mackerel. Look at that. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Look at this guy. Isn't that neat? You know, speaking of meowing and this view, I want to see what a particular someone looks like from this view. Where you at, boy? Get out here, boy. There we go. It's the clown juice. We make Hoagie drink the clown juice. This is a rare view. You get to see the back of Finley's sweater. It's a little cloud and a sun. But you never see it because hair. Finley! Just the entire chat just screams Finley. Alright. Finley stays out until we catch a really nice fish. We got a herring. Good job, man. The Finley cult. I mean, at this point, maybe there could be a Finley cult. When that rainbow boy comes out, everyone screams. Mackerel. Finley, man. Finley's fish are tiny. Whoosh. If you did have a cult, would you want to invade a county in Montana? They were already there, right? You're referring to Far Cry 5. They already live there. I don't think they invaded it. I think they just, like, were there. Alright. Wouldn't it be great if I caught a rainbow fish? They do exist in this game. You know what? I actually want to see what Cassie looks like, too, from this angle. Let's see if I can find her. Where are you at, Cassie? Is that Cassie? Is this Cassie? I don't know. We'll see. I think this is Cassie. Let's try fishing with Cassie. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, she's 7 feet tall, so of course the camera is going to be a little different. Okay. Hang on. Why does it feel all fucked up? Let me try recalibrating. Nope, that's just what she looks like. Okay, let's catch a fish as Cassie. We're gonna catch a fish with every character and see what we get. So, what's Cassie's fish gonna be? Is Cassie's butt the same size or bigger than PB and Finley? Bigger. Ooh, hang on, a redfish. Okay, we gotta lock in for this one. Hang on. Cassie's getting something. Ooh, a dartfish. Okay, Cassie's getting a dartfish. It's just boom. Oh my god. Hat Cadbury, thank you. Alright, that's Cassie's fish. She gets a dartfish. Let's see what Bella's would be. Ignore the clipping here. Alright. Yeah. Maggie would catch a good fish. We'll see what fish Maggie's gonna catch. We're gonna cycle through the characters. All right, Bella, what are you getting? It's something green. I don't know what this is gonna be. Bella gets the world's tiniest box fish. Good job, Bella. Good job, Moo Crew. All right, now for the other one. Come on. Come on, Snake Lady. There you go. Okay, let's see what Valerie's is gonna be. Whoosh. Yo, Lopierling, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Almost 2 years, heck yeah. Right now we're seeing who would catch what fish. Okay, so Valerie's also got something green. They would. They would get the exact same fish. That's actually too funny. Bella and Valerie go fishing, and they end up just catching the exact same things. Alright. God, that's way too fitting. Okay. Next. Alright, Maggie. Let's see what Maggie's catching. Lore accurate fishing. Alright, Maggie. I believe in you. It's gotta be something good, right? A holographic crab. That's not bad. That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, Maggie's winning so far. Who's next? Next. Alright. Time to bust him out. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was pink last time I had him out because it was Valentine's Day. There we go. Kyler's fish. Let's see what Kyler's gonna get. It would turn immediately night. There was like no transition there. Okay, what's Kyler getting? Okay, a mackerel. That's fine, I suppose. Nothing crazy. It was a silver fish though. The smoke creature. Alright, Kyler gets a mackerel. And let's do... You know what? Yeah. Let's see what Jam would get. Let me just do my normal outfit. There we go. So you can actually see me. Alright, Jam. Man, why are you hating on mackerel? Well, 'cause, I don't know, it's not shiny or anything. Whatever this fish is, it's gonna be the biggest. It's gonna be the largest. Actually, it's just a lionfish. Good job, Jam. Well, you know what? Catching something is the fun of it anyways. Alright. I will bust out the man one more time. Let's see. This fish will officially be the last fish that we are fishing today. And then we're going to see how much money we have. Come on, give me something good. Give me like a purple rarity or something. Gold, maybe? We'll see. Green? Well, maybe it'll be enormous. Nope, it's an eel. Well, that's something. That's a weird fish to end on. Okay, so, before we hop away... Actually, let's have the camera follow me. Yeah, there we go. Before we hop away, I will see what money I get from my new fish. Shop. Holy fuck! 42,000. Oh my god, okay, I just made 42,000. I have 85,000 gold coins, dude. Hang on, we're gonna do, where's the camera? There we go. I'm gonna get it eventually. Hi. We asked for a smother. I got you, my boy. Cadbury, thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Damn, we are swimming in it now. Next time I go fishing, I'll probably be at my first, like, 100,000. Neat. And it went by like nothing because this game is a lot of fun. Wow, it got real spooky all of a sudden. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and hop away. I think we've done some good fishing today. So, thank you all for coming to this random fish stream. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did. I thought it was nice to just kind of do something a little different, even though it's a Wednesday. But, with that, I will now hop away. So, goodbye, everybody, and I will see you next time. Just casually leaves you in a spooky nighttime island in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, it's dark. It's dark in my room. What the hell? I didn't even realize.